that the Lord has made. Thank you so much, worship team, for that wonderful song. It has really blessed me, and I hope it has also blessed you who is watching us right now. This is Cornerstone Vision Youth Club, and my name is Jonah Ojala, and I'm extremely grateful to have you on the show. And of course, today, this week, we have a lot in store for you. Yes, today we'll be looking at my skill, and we have brought Brendah, who will be teaching us on how to make crafts. You know that you can use threads and make good things out of that. Of course, Lisa Faith will be interacting with her, and also today we'll be having the praise and worship. So at this time, I would like to waste much time. I would like you to just call your friends to come and join us and tell them that Cornerstone Vision Youth Club is on our screen right now, as in right now. So why don't we join the worship team and then we enjoy that song, Lead Me to the Cross.
Savior, I come, quiet my soul, remember, redemption's here, where your blood was spilled, for my ransom. Everything I once held dear, I count it all as lost. Lead me to the cross where your love poured out. Bring me to my knees, Lord, and lay me down. Bring me to myself. Bring me to myself. I belong to you.
be it all of us, we ought to make sure that we follow Christ as he leads us to the cross, because that is the only place where we can pour out our burdens, where we can be cleansed, where we can be nourished. Yes, the cross. Of course, if you have not been taking the message of the cross so seriously, I would like to say what the Bible says. Those who do not take the message of the cross, they are foolish, but I hope you are not foolish. Today, as I told you earlier on, we are going to be joining Brendah, who is going to be teaching us on how to make crafts using threads. And of course, today we have somebody very new and so special. Our host Lisa Faith is going to interact with this wonderful lady as they teach us on how we can play around with various things in order to make crafts and how to really make and earn some good money out of our skills. So right now, definitely let me join Lisa in the field, who is going to be interacting with Brendah.
Welcome to Cornerstone Fusion Youth Club. My name is Faith Lisa. I am the host for today. And before me, I have a friend of mine called Brendah with my skill. Say something to us.
Hello, I'm so glad to be on this platform. I have a lot that I'm going to talk about. I have some crafts here. You're seeing them. I have a lot to talk about, and I'm ready to share out with people out there, and I'm willing to help anyone who comes along. Thank you so much.
So the one who is watching me, we're having very beautiful crafts here. Brendah is going to be explaining to us everything, like how we do this and the aim, and she's going to be so open to us. So Brendah, we shall be asking you a few questions. This work is very amazing. So what inspired you to do this?
Okay, like I used to like handwork, so I went to see a friend somewhere. I met her making these bottles. So when I went there, I was so touched and glad. So I was like, she was called Anita. I told Anita I would love to learn bottle designing. She was like, these things are very simple, you can learn. So I sat with her. Within 30 minutes, we got the bottles, we got the threads, and I was ready to go. I learned that very day. I made 3 bottles, and they were sold off on that very day. So that's what inspired me
you
to
learned
do that.
that very day?
Yes.
I'm so carried away. This is so spectacular. We have bottles, and these are called
Shaggy mats.
shaggy mats. So Brendah, and the shaggy mats, how do we start the shaggy mats?
The shaggy mats, we normally start them with this. The way you see this carpet, I buy it when it's not full of these threads. It's always spaced out. So when I buy it, I get these threads. I make sure each hole you see here has to get a thread to occupy the holes. There's another thing that is called a boundary. I first make this boundary with this hook. Most salons normally use them for locking our hair.
Yeah.
So it's the same hook that I use to lock this boundary. Then with the making of the carpets, the one in the middle part, I use this very hook. It's also used in the salons for locking hair. So it's the one I use. I use also this small thing for measuring the threads. I normally wrap them around, then I cut both sides to make them equal. That's how I do it, so that they can easily help me to occupy the holes.
So the youth who are there, you're seeing Brendah doing very spectacular work. This is very amazing to look at. We have bottles, we have the shaggy mats. So Brendah, which problems have you found in this?
The problem, mostly the shaggy mats, they take a lot of time, and when I'm working on them, I get chest pain because I have to sit for a long time, because like each
Yes.
hole you have to put in a thread, so I get that challenge. But another challenge that I get was marketing, because like most people don't know them and they don't understand them. You tell someone how much is this, the shaggy mat, you tell someone it's 100, the person will be like, 100, what am I buying? Sincerely, I'm
I
like, this thing
know.
takes a lot of time, you have to be patient with me. So that's the challenge I get. But I normally make them on orders. I don't just make them and leave them there. Someone has to call me first, and I market through social media, through WhatsApp groups, friends, moving around the community. That's how I do it. And teaching my fellow girls that are interested.
This is very nice. So Brenda, she has told us that she faces a challenge of marketing. People do not expect them to be very expensive, and yet they are. I believe they're so expensive because she has told us they really take a lot of time. Brenda, if I am a girl out there and I want to start this, where can I start from?
Okay, if you were to start that, it's very simple. Mainly, most girls that are so interested, the ones that see me around or the ones that get my contacts, they call me and they tell me, Brenda, we are willing to, we want to learn, but we have nothing. I only tell them, just come the way you are. Me, I will provide the little that I have. You learn them. In case you learn and you're interested, I can direct you to town where I buy these things, and I tell them the prices. Particularly, I have one shop that I go to town to buy all these things, but I help them out freely of charge, no penny that is. Because I've so far taught like 10 people ever since I learned these things, the ones that are interested, and it has helped me a lot. So it's helping me to get friends out there, because even in churches, some churches, I have friends because of this work.
So Brenda, can you please give us a little detail about what you do, the prices?
Okay, for the bottle, okay, first for the threads are different. They are butterfly, these ones are called butterfly threads. Each pack of this is 20,000. That's the difference. Then these ones are plain. Each pack, it's 18,000. Then
They do different roles.
they don't know. They do the same. It depends on the customer. The customer will tell you, I need the carpet, but I need the one that is already mixed up with mixed colors. Like now, the way this one is, like the way you're seeing this bottle, it's already a mixed bottle. This is the butterfly colors I'm talking about. Then there's also this plain. Most people like plain colors to mix for them, like the way because these are plain colors. They are green and the pink. So like now this is the one for the toilet, for the float down. That is how it is. That's how I make them. The ones for the toilet, they are like this. Then this one is put on the tank of the flush of the toilet for the toilet papers.
This one is for the toilet.
Yes.
Where do you place it?
You place it down in between. That's why it's like it has these two-sided things. It enters in between. That's the difference between this one and this one. This black one, it's the door. It's a doormat. It's a doormat. At the same time, bedside. It depends. Someone can even order, make for me a full carpet, a sitting room full carpet. It depends on how much the person is willing to give.
So if I order for a full carpet
of this,
for a sitting room, how long does it take you to make it?
it takes like 2 months, because it's not easy.
Yeah, I know it's not
Yeah,
easy.
it's
So
not easy.
at what price can you give it to me?
It has to be like at 500 and above. If
Oh
it's
my
a full
God.
sitting room, 500 and above. That's how it's supposed
So
to
you
be.
see, my youth, you take your month to make this a sitting room carpet, and someone gives you it is 500. Someone
500.
gives you 500,000. So if I want to make a full sitting room carpet, how much of this do I need?
We sit down and calculate, because I've not yet made something like that, but I made the ones like of the sitting room table set, the ones for the center. Those ones at around, I get them at around 200, 300.
Wow, this is interesting. And this small one?
These small ones, you can make them like table mats. Someone will tell you, I need 12 of these. The small one, 10 small ones, then one big one for the center.
And the set
So
is
each of these is 20,000 each.
just one piece.
One
This
piece
is
like
20,000.
this, yes.
Oh my God. So how long does it take you to do this?
This one I can take it even like 3 days to 4 days. I'm done. This small one.
And the material?
The material, the downer thing, the downer carpet, this one that I used to fix, this size is 20,000. 20. But now, since we are in COVID, it's 25. Then if I'm to buy a pack of threads, it depends. Plain threads, that's 18,000. Butterfly, that's 20,000. That's how I do it. Then it depends on how the person will, because mostly me, I do my things on order. depends on how the person will tell me to do, then that's what I will do. But I normally do that. I start the work when you've given me some deposits, so that I can. It's easier for me to go and buy things, and I start off.
But does the profit correspond with your effort, or
It
you
does.
put in much
does.
effort? And
It does.
so that's why these things are
That's why the
expensive.
things are too expensive.
This is very beautiful work.
Then for the bottles, this small size, it's at 15,000. This small one. Then I have these big ones, mostly the focusing bottles. There's a big one. Those ones are 20,000 because for them they are bigger. And most of my customers that aspire for these bottles, they normally want the Uganda flags within
Wow.
the big bottles. So that's 20,000.
Wow.
But for the bottles, they are really moving so fast.
So how long does it take you to make a bottle?
This is within 2 minutes, I'm done.
2 minutes.
Yes,
OMG.
within 2
this
minutes,
is
I'm done.
beautiful.
And I use glue. This glue, I use this glue. They normally call it masanda in Uganda. This glue. So I normally use this glue just to tighten up the beginning and the ending. Here, it's plain. I don't put anything like glue. And most people use them for decorations in the house. Like they put in flowers. You can put in a flower inside, then you decorate your house. Well, mostly people tell me we need these things like bow ties. You can tie it like a bow tie. It depends on what you want. Tie it like this, like a bow tie, according to what the person wants. The person will tell you that I need this or I need that. Then there are also these small balls I put. These small balls, I also use them for decoration. A person will tell you I want this small thing, so when I put it on my table, I design it like this. That's how people design them. So we put it.
So
and
like
you're good
this.
to go. The what? These balls, each ball is 500. Each ball. So I also sell them. This the bow tie. It's free. It goes with the bottle. That's how I
Like
do
how
it.
much capital did you start with?
100.
100,000. So if I don't have 100,000 and I want to start,
You can start with 50. You can start with 35.
can I get this bottle without buying it?
Yes, you can get that bottle without buying it. Because me, I normally get them from family members, friends. Because most of the bottles, okay, people out there, they sell them. Each bottle is 1,000. So if you're buying 10 bottles, that's 10,000. But mostly me, I got that chance and I was so favored. I get friends that normally come home and deliver the bottles for free of charge.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all those friends who have just joined us, you're still watching Cornerstone Fusion Youth Club. And we have a program, My Skill. So we've seen Brendah doing a lot of mesmerizing crafts. I'm so carried away. And she's doing butters, she's doing carpets, table mats, doormats, and these bowls, and a lot of astonishing work. So Brenda, this year during COVID, we have registered very many in Uganda teenage pregnancies. So which advice do you have for the girls?
The advice I have for the girls really, girls out there, they need support. Like me, the way I started with my work, someone supported me out. Someone supported me out. I talked to someone. I was not willing to do it, but when I saw the work, I liked it. I loved it. I went for it. So like most of the girls are they are too idle outside there. So when you get something to make your mind busy throughout like that day, I'm always busy with my work 24/7. I'm always busy. I'm never home. And if I'm at home, I sit somewhere, I do my work. I'm always on my work. So whenever the mind is busy, you'll not think about these other things. So I advise these young girls to go out. There are so many talents out there. Not only shaggy mats, not only handwork. There's a lot of things to be done out there. It's all about the person. If you're interested, or the person is advised. And if you see a friend doing something and you're also interested, you ask the friend will help you out. That's why I'm also helping my fellow girls.
Wow, she helps fellow girls. I'm really astonished. Girls, we should avoid being idle because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. So you can sit around and do this. Afterwards, sell it. You may not even sell it. You may put it in your sitting room. You may decorate the house, and eventually you're exercising. You're getting a skill. You're avoiding being idle, and you're getting money. So Brenda, and the youth at large, there is a boy sitting there. Maybe they do not have anything to. But do boys even do this? looks to be girlish.
No, even boys do it. Because like when I was doing the Uganda flag design for the shaggy mat, I was working with a boy. I
Wow.
was working with a boy, civil engineering, Chambogo University. We made it together. He was also interested. He wanted to learn and do it. He was like, I want to have my own future carpet, a shaggy mat in my own sitting room made by me. I was so amazed.
Oh my
So
God,
guys
I'm
also do
humbled.
this.
Boys also do this.
Yes, they do.
I'm really humbled. So for the youth out there who do not have anything to do,
For the youth out there that within, if they're within the area like Chambogo or anywhere like Chireka nearby, Miamore is around, the door is always open to anyone. I don't ask for any money. I do everything for free of charge. That is it.
that is more of volunteering, like
Yes.
ministry.
Yes, that's what I do.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so astonished. So Brenda is here in Chambogo. She's centered in Chambogo. You can come. She teaches you. You start up something.
Beautiful ladies with witty brains. Yes, that has been Lisa and Brendah. Thank you so much, and we have surely learned a lot from you, Brendah. And of course, we have coming to close of our show. But of course, you have been hearing about the Love Gift, a campaign that was started by the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda in quest of saving church house. We honor that money gas around 60 million Ugandan shillings. That's not too much. Why? Because after the calculations, we discovered that if each and every one of us can give in around 60,000, we will surely save our church house. So, young man who is outside there, please chop the budget of taking someone out and make sure that you save something so that we can surely save our church house. And we call upon all of us who are watching, please make sure that you give in and we save our church house. My name is Jonna Oljala, and it's always a pleasure and great joy to have you on the show. This is a place where we want you to learn and make sure that you do not leave the show the same way you have joined us. And therefore, we continue to encourage you to follow us on our various social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you can be able to find us, and you will definitely find us there. And of course, I can't leave without sending some greetings to our beloved people around here, Angel and Aleph, wherever you are. We love you so much. We miss you here at Cornerstone, but we believe at the end of the holiday, you will be back with us. And wow, young people who have been watching us, I love you so, so much. And may the good Lord richly bless you. I'll see you next time, same time here on Family TV. My name is John.